Good evening and welcome to the Doghouse at Eau Claire North High School. Zaleski Sports presents girls high school basketball. And we tip off a brand new season tonight with an intriguing non-conference matchup between the Altoona Railroaders of the Middle Border Conference and the Eau Claire North Huskies out of the Big Rivers Conference. Hello again, everybody. I'm Bob Bradovich, joined here at the Doghouse by former Memorial coach Dave Sparger. Spargs, always exciting when you get a brand new season started, and the fact that this is two local teams here. We got a nice crowd here in the gym and a lot of people looking forward to basketball, and we even had a JV game that went double overtime and ended in sudden death. So fans have been primed for what figures to be a really interesting varsity matchup.
Yeah, it sure will. And again, you just go back to the fact that two teams that just have a lot of unknowns. You know, they lost a lot of players from last year's teams. They've got kids that played but didn't play a lot last year, so each team's going to have to kind of figure out what they're going to do offensively. They want to make sure they play solid defense and take care of the basketball. So, you know, this is an early matchup. This is as early as you can go for the girls' season, and that's just 7 days of practices. They've had a scrimmage in there, but boy, it's a whole different ball game when you get out here and play it for real.
And speaking of different, you look at the North Huskies. This is a team that under Deb Peterson last year finished 14-12 overall, 7-7 in the conference, which was tied for fourth. But they made it all the way to a regional final in Division I, and in fact had Stevens Point down by 12 points at halftime before the Panthers, a real talented team, pulled that one out late. The challenge for Deb Peterson is that the bulk of the scoring is gone. Huskies averaged 53.3 points per game last year. Returning players accounted for 8 of that. The rest of that 45 has moved on, so a lot of unknown qualities for Coach Peterson.
Yeah, for sure. You take away the O'Keefe girls, and both those girls, those young ladies, had great season for them. And, you know, Ellie O'Keefe, of course, set records here for Eau Claire North with all the scoring she could produce, and just a great job. And yet Hope Buschendorf also contributing inside. And, you know, like you said, that's a lot of points to replace, and not one person can do it, not two people can do it. They've got to simply find that chemistry in their offense to see who can fill those roles, and it might not happen right away. You know, that's why the defense is going to be so crucial tonight to really keep this point total down, make your defense work hard, and see who can come up with the big bucket when you need it.
This is the Play It Again Sports pregame show. Be your best with equipment from Play It Again Sports of Eau Claire. You look at the Huskies, they do return one starter, and that's Adeline Shepler, who averaged just around 5.5 points per game. Good athlete, goes 5'8", is a senior, been part of this program for a long time. And then you look at a couple of the other returners. Alyssa Manteful got playing time last year, as did Lily Brodt. But again, they're going to need to fill in from a lot of new sources.
Yeah, a lot of those kids are simply coming off the JV, and a lot of them will get their experience for the first time in a varsity contest. You know, and again, they did a good job last year of actually trying to suit extra kids for varsity, hoping to get them on the floor, get them some experience so they'd be more ready for this year. But again, we talk, it's a whole different ball game. You get up here with this great crowd tonight, first time stepping on the floor for this season. It's going to be a little bit to get your feet underneath you and get comfortable.
Another interesting storyline here, Michelle Peplinski, now in her 7th year coaching at Altoona, a long-time fixture here at Eau Claire North in the girls basketball program. Michelle was the head coach of the Huskies for a number of years, got the Huskies to a state tournament, and then was a long-time assistant here at North. So I'm sure, you know, obviously she's familiar with the school, the program, and things like that. You look at the Railroaders, 12-15 last year. They were 5-9 in the Middle Border Conference, good for 6th. But they do return a couple of solid players who are now seniors. Braylon Seiverling gives them some three-point shooting. Lily Duquesne gives them a little size and athleticism inside. And then Kennedy Berg, also a decent shooter from the floor. So between those three, you're looking at about 18, 20 points per game that return.
Yeah, the heavy emphasis is going to be on Seiverling and Duquesne. They're the ones that are really going to have to take care of that offense and make sure it runs through them to get everybody else included. Like you said, Kennedy Berg led their team in rebounding last year, so she's got to continue to be that force inside to get some offensive board, to give them some extra looks. So, again, they do have those two key players back that have that good varsity experience, so they'll be leaning heavily on Seiverling and Duquesne tonight.
Mancino's Grinders and Pizza has been a family tradition for almost 30 years for the best hot sandwich in town. Grab a grinder Order online for takeout and delivery at mancinoseauclair.com. Mancino's Grinders and Pizza, locally owned and operated, conveniently located on Brackett Avenue, right near Eau Claire Memorial High School. Railroaders and Huskies set to meet here on the court at the Doghouse. And we will have our national anthem as we get set to tip off game number 1 of what hopes to be a very entertaining girls high school basketball season and a winter sports season. We're so glad you can join us for all that action on Zaleski Sports. And again, with the proximity of these two schools, we have a really nice crowd here for this girls basketball opener. Right now, our national anthem. Starting lineups tonight brought to you by Toyson Ford of Chippewa Falls. For the Altoona Railroaders, Michelle Piplinski is their head coach. They will start number 3, Bria Kleinschmidt. She's a 5'5 junior guard. Number 5, Braylon Seiverling, a 5'4 senior guard. Number 15 is Lily Duquesne, a 5'10 senior wing. Number 23, Jasmine Klicka, a 5'7 junior guard, and Kennedy Berg, who wears number 35, a 5'8 senior forward. Altoona Railroaders wearing their black jerseys tonight. They are the visiting team, the North Huskies in the home whites. And they will start Macy Schleissner, a 5'5 junior guard. Alyssa Mantefel, number 14, 5'8 senior forward. Livia Neumuller, a 5'8 freshman guard. Adeline Shepler, a 5'8 senior guard. And Lily Brote, a 5'6 junior forward. Huskies coached by Deb Peterson. I was talking to both coaches before the game, and they both said that the energy level at this first week of practice was just excellent. Just said the girls came to the gym in day one ready to go, ready to work. There's just tons of positivity, and boy, you like that when you're a coach.
Yeah, absolutely. Again, you just talk about the unknowns as they come into the season. So many of these girls have not had that opportunity to start in a varsity game. So when they came into the season, they're all battling for a starting spot, and it just makes that a lot more entertaining in practice. He was working hard, was going to get those spots, and here we go. Let's tip off the season.
Tip controlled by the Huskies. They fire it down low off the glass and good. Livia Neumuller. So the freshman getting her varsity points right off the bat.
Huskies starting out a 2-3 zone here.
Knocked away from Kennedy Berg. She gets it back. Gets it to Seiverling, and she gets fouled by Lily Brote.
Good job by Seiverling. They're taking it into the pressure. Drew the contact. She'll shoot too.
Braylon Seiverling, 5'4" senior, averaged 6.5 points per game last year. Shot 23.4% from behind the arc. And she was dropping them in during pregame warmups.
Yeah, look for that number to climb big time this year.
1-2 for Seiverling. 2-1 Huskies, they've got the basketball. On the baseline drive, Shepler. But she gets fouled. Kennedy Berg picks up the foul. Huskies get it into Newmuller, and that one rims out. Berg the rebound.
Again, the Huskies fall back into that zone.
Here's Seiverling. Swings to Klicka. Seiverling for three. And that one is good.
Boy, that's something the Huskies have really got to keep an eye on, is where Seiverling's sitting up on that perimeter. If you're going to play zone, you've got to keep an eye on her.
Newmuller hands it off. Schleissner, then Newmuller goes off the hands of Mantifull. And it's Railroaders basketball. You know, in talking with Michelle Peplinski, the Railroaders coach, beforehand, she said, this is kind of a no-lose opportunity for us. We're the Division III school. They're the D1 school. But you know that, you know, both of these teams, both of these coaches are looking to see what these teams will do in a game situation. You mentioned, you've had a week of practice. They've each had a scrimmage, but it's a different deal when you put the lights on and you fill the stands and you get the referees in here. And
yeah, I get that statement, D3 versus D1. The D1 is supposed to win, but it's a little different to me in the fact that it's basketball. You just got to find 5 players to step out there on the floor, and boy, you got a lot of those small towns that can put 5 on the play against anybody, and I think Altoona kind of fits that mode.
Bria Kleinschmidt at the line. Hits 1 out of 3.
But I think she's going to get another one back.
Yeah, one of the Huskies got into the lane too quickly, so Kleinschmidt had another opportunity to go 2 or 3 from the line. And she does.
She makes it pay off.
4-point lead for the Railroaders. Here's Shepler.
Railroaders in their person-to-person defense here.
Newmuller gets it inside. Here's the kick out. Mantifull. Schleissner. Now Shepler on the drive.
Good job by the Railroaders switching all the ball screens.
Good post-up move there, Olivia Newmuller, and she's got all 4 of the Huskies' points.
Yeah, how about the freshman being aggressive right there? Nice job by her, taking it hard to the hole.
Yeah, we've heard that she is one to keep an eye on, just a freshman, but plenty of talent. Seiverling for 3, no. Offensive rebound and the putback for Kennedy Berg.
Yeah, there's Berg. We talked about her in the pregame. She's got to get those offensive boards, get second chances. She comes up with one there.
Back to a 4-point lead for the Railroaders. Shepler up top. Lily Brote on the kick out. Newmuller won't get that one to go. Gets her own rebound, goes up strong, no tipped. And they say last touch by the Huskies. Callie Plannert, number 2, is checked in for the Railroaders. And in for the Huskies, number 30, Anna Schmidt, the sophomore. Lily Duquesne to bring it up for the Railroaders.
Huskies really trying to extend that 2-3 zone now. Good cut there.
Klicka got it blocked. Gets it back. Now a reset. Kleinschmidt to Plannert. Here's Duquesne. Wanted a hit. Seiverling inside. Knocked away by the Huskies. Neumuller into the corner. Shot on the way. Sullivan. That's no good. Hadley Sullivan, another freshman. 5'4" guard. Rails loop it down to Klicka. Seiverling gives it up to Kleinschmidt. That three is no good. Mantefel gives it up to Shepler. Addie Shepler step through.
Yeah, good Euro step right there to draw the foul.
And she will go to the line. Braylon Seiverling picks up the foul. Shepler, a multi-sport athlete for the Huskies. Did a real nice job for the Huskies volleyball team. Olivia Hernandez has checked in for the Huskies, a 5'8" senior.
Adeline Shepler is senior. She averaged 5.5 last year. She's probably going to have to get that up closer to 10 to really help this Husky offense.
Follows her own missed shot. Here's a good look from distance. Neumuller was right on line. The hoop wouldn't have it. Here's Seiverling. Kleinschmidt wanted to get it to Plannert. Knocked away. Shepler's got it. Neumuller, the step through, but they're going to get her
one extra
on the travel.
Yeah. Had the right idea of that step through there to try to get it up to the glass, but took that one extra step. A couple of more subs here for the Railroaders.
Lily Duquesne, one of the Rails who is back in.
Yeah, I got a feel.
They also subbed in a number 4 who is not on the roster.
And the question is if she's in the book. It's not in the book. We're going to have our first technical of the season.
So Michelle Peplinski is over there chatting with the official scorer, and assistant coach Craig Walter over there as well.
Yeah, not in the book as number 4, so Railroads will get a technical there for the wrong number. And we'll do our best to figure out who number 4 is.
And there is no number 4 on the Rails JV roster. So it's going to put Addie Shepler at the line. And 2-2 for Shepler, and the Huskies are going to get possession. So the Huskies will inbound to Olivia Neumuller, now trailing by 1. Shepler. Up top, here's Sullivan. Back to Neumuller. Wanted to get it back to Hernandez, knocked away, and a nice play by number 4.
And again, we continue to work on that name. We'll get it for you.
Knocked away and stolen by the Huskies. Hadley Sullivan with the pick. Wanted to get it to Neumuller, but a little too far, and it deflected out of bounds. Huskies will bring back Mantefel and Brote. So you can see Deb Peterson trying to develop some of that depth early on.
Yeah, you're going to see both teams try to get into their bench early, right? Try to get that experience getting on the floor. Then the second time you get on, it just makes it a lot easier.
You know, I think one thing for both of these teams, you know, you look at it in the past when Altoona had Alyssa Worth, you knew the offense was going to flow through her. Now there's more balance, and I think you could say the same for North. Although early on, you can see that Neumuller, you can see why there are a lot of people saying,
about
you know,
that
keep
freshman.
an eye on her as a freshman. She plays with a ton of confidence. And
Yeah, she definitely does not look like a freshman on the floor tonight, that's for sure.
One of those who will only get better.
Yep.
Duquesne to Seiverling. Inside, Plannert. In all kinds of traffic, taken away by Manteful. And on the held ball, they're going to give the ball, arrow pointing the way of the Railroaders. Chloe Rude is in for the Huskies. She wears number 15. And Kleinschmidt back in for the Rails. Here's an open look. Klicka knocks down the outside shot. That's a three-pointer.
Real good look on that inbounds play. She set her feet in that corner and knocked it down with confidence.
Knocked away, and last touch by the Huskies. 4-point lead for the Railroaders, and they've got the basketball. And Seiverling will walk it up.
Kennedy Camistral. She's listed as 21. Or Cassidy. She's number 4. Yeah.
Held ball in the lane. And the Rails will keep it as they've got the arrow. Newmuller back in for the Huskies.
Well, we were able to figure out that jersey issue, and it's actually number 4 is Cassidy Camistral. In the book, she's 21, but she's wearing number 4 tonight.
All right, then. We appreciate the help from the folks here at the Doghouse who went and found that out for us. That's what happens, Sparks, when you got a veteran broadcast crew here. We just got people doing work for us.
Got to use your sources. They come through for you.
It's a first game for everybody. And I'm sure there's a story why Cassidy Camistral was wearing.
Oh, deep.
And if you're
Newmuller.
And the freshman, Livia Newmuller, is
just talking
lighting
about her.
it up. Pulls her team within one. Newmuller having a game. The shot from distance is no good. Shepler back in for the Huskies. Knocked away. Here's Berg off the glass. No. They'll get Manteful on the foul.
A good job, left-handed layup right there. Drew the contact, almost the and one.
Well, that time the senior, Kennedy Berg, got the best of the freshman, Livia Newmuller. Mueller left her feet to deliver that pass, and Berg was ready for that one. Two for Kennedy Berg. Back to a 3-point lead for the Railroaders. Manteful had Schmidt in the corner. Schmidt was not looking to shoot that one up. Bounce pass down low. Now they find Schmidt. Good feed inside. Manteful. Kick out, 3-pointer. Newmuller. That one just a little bit long. Berg, another rebound.
Real nice kick out, though, from the post. She had a lot of traffic. Kicked it out and gave Newmuller a nice look.
Seiverling thought about that one, realized she was well behind the arc. She'll launch that one, and it rims out. Berg fighting for the rebound, gets it back to Seiverling. Open look, Klicka. That's no good. Berg, another rebound.
But apparently hit the shot clock on that
hit
one.
The shot clock. I'll say one thing. Kennedy Berg, I think she kind of follows that Charles Barkley school of rebounding, which is, somebody asked Charles, well, what's the secret to getting all those rebounds? He goes, go get the ball.
Yeah. Well, she's doing a good job always being on that weak side. They talk about 80% of those rebounds will go to the weak side. And she's done a great job positioning herself into those positions of knowing where the shot's going to go and where the best chance of it coming off. We talked about her again earlier about the fact that she's going to give her team extra looks, and she did right there. Yeah,
kind of one of those unsung players, but
gotta have
she's going to be a player that the Rails are going to lean on throughout this year. Newmuller showing off the ball handling skills. Fires it over to Brote. Sullivan swings it. Shepler gets fouled.
Yeah, good job drawing contact there on the drive.
Lily Duquesne picks up the personal foul. So at the line again, Addie Shepler. Shepler hits 1 of 2, Duquesne the rebound. Rails basketball, they lead by 2. 10 minutes, 20 seconds remaining. Planner kicks it out. They rotate it up top now to Syverling.
Better job here by the Rails, swinging that basketball, getting the ball moving. There's that cut.
Planner at the nice dish. And Kleinschmidt gets it back. A reset for the Rails. Klicka gives it up. Syverling, that three-pointer no good. Planner battling for the rebound, and that effort, she was able to knock it off one of the Huskies. Olivia Hernandez back in for the Huskies, and Cassidy Camistrol, number 4, back in for the Railroaders. Tried to find the cutting Klicka that time. That's no good. Here comes Shepler. Ahead to Neumuller. Shepler will launch. That one short. Gets her own rebound. Finds Hernandez, who tracks it down. Sullivan on the drive. Wanted to get it to Shepler in the corner.
Yeah, tough going baseline right there. Good job by the Rails, sinking it, taking that away.
Syverling on the intercept.
Oh, had her on a backdoor cut.
Now they get it to Syverling.
Yeah, they missed Syverling on that backdoor cut. Great look on that zone attack. And that time they forced it.
Way too much traffic inside. Knocked away by the Huskies. They can tie it with the 2 or take the lead with the 3. Here's Neumuller, the kick out. Hadley Sullivan. Just a little bit too much on that one. Click of the rebound ahead to Kleinschmidt. Inside, Planner, no good. Hernandez the rebound. Shepler will take it to the hoop, and she'll draw the foul on Jasmine Klicka. In the Chippewa Valley, collectors know where to go, and that's Slab Factory in Eau Claire. Pokemon cards, sports cards, buying, selling, or trading. It is the place where the hobby comes alive. Swing in today, discover something new only at Slab Factory, located at 2527 Claremont Avenue. Thanks to our game day sponsor, Oakwood Bank in Augusta and Eau Claire. Proud to support local student athletes. That is Oakwood Bank in Augusta and Eau Claire. 1 of 2 that time for Shepler, but she pulls the Huskies within 1. Syverling will walk it up for the Rails.
Yeah, when the Rails take their time and really move that basketball from side to side, they've had some good looks against that zone. You just got to maintain that patience on the perimeter.
Lulu Strelo has checked in for Altoona. She wears number 4. Berg picks up the dribble up top. Klicka. Corner 3. Syverling. It's no good. Shepler the rebound. Looking to take it all the way down off the glass and good. Adeline Shepler gets the bucket. Huskies have a lead, 14-13. We have a timeout. We'll step aside for 30 seconds right here on Zaleski Sports.
Good evening, folks. Matt LePay here. Ridgetop Exteriors is kicking off your roof replacement like pros. Old shingles off, decking down, ice and water guard set, Textbook protection. Underlayment follows. Sealed tight like an O-line. Valleys flashed. Shingles installed row by row. Captain ventilated. The crew scoops every nail, leaving no yard marker behind. This project's wrapped. Your turn to call the play at ridgetopexteriors.com.
We are back at the doghouse. We got 7 minutes, 57 seconds remaining in the first half, and the Huskies have a 1-point lead over the Altoona Railroaders. Black Friday at Fleet Farm is almost here. Doors open early at 5 a.m. Friday, November 28th, and the first 500 customers will get a free plush moose and have a chance to shop this year's best deals. Get an early peek at the Black Friday ad today at fleetfarm.com. Rails trailing for the first time since it was 2-1. Up top, Duquesne. Klicka has it. Seiverling hounded in the corner by Manteful.
Good spot for a trap right there by the Huskies.
On the drive, Klicka. Up top, Seiverling. That three is short.
Good save.
Rails. And again, that's Berg. And Berg gets it back and scores.
Nice step through right there by Berg.
Well, and she started it because she went after that air ball and knocked it back to one of her teammates. If this were hockey, you'd give her the second assist. Railroaders back in the lead, and the Huskies turn it over. Lily Brote back in for the North Huskies. And the Rails turn it over. Here comes Brote. Down low, and the Rails are going to get the foul.
Yeah, that one's going to go on Seiverling. Trail on the play. Sixth team foul there for the Railroaders.
So Neumuller is back in for the Huskies. She leads them in scoring with 7 points. That one didn't go. And here come the Rails with Klicka. Duquesne has it. Finds Berg. Oh, Berg may have gotten an extra step, but she put it in.
Yeah, it looked a little like a travel, but they didn't get the call, so it counted for Berg.
17-14 lead for the Railroaders.
Berg up to 8 points now.
Yeah, she has been solid. He just gives them that presence inside. Shepler on the spin. And Lily Brote the finish.
Yeah, pretty spin move, drop it off. Brote the beneficiary for 2.
That's some slick passing in tight quarters. Duquesne feeds it inside. Berg, the kick out. Lily Duquesne, mid-range jumper is good.
Nice little shot fake there on the perimeter. Take a couple steps in. Good-looking shot.
Lily Duquesne shot 29% from behind the arc last year, averaged just under 6 points, but she's a player who's been in the rotation for a couple of years. And again, with a lot of new players in the rotation for Altoona, it's nice for head coach Michelle Peplinski to be able to lean on some of those veterans. Huskies basketball with 5:25 left. Neumuller, that one rims out. Another rebound for Kennedy Berg. Here's Camistrol, back into Berg, the kick out. Kleinschmidt, that's no good. Berg battling for the rebound. Camistrol, nice. No.
Guess who?
Berg will go to the line.
I'll tell you what, Berg might get a double-double here in the first half.
Boy, she has owned the boards.
I like that drive by Camistrol. A little ball fake, right in the lane, had a good look. That's what the Railroaders can look to do a little bit more as they go on. Look for that shot fake and drive.
Foul goes on Alyssa Manteful. Whether you are buying or selling, turn to the Jesperson Group at C21 Affiliated. They have a pulse in the local real estate market, and they can help you with both existing homes and new builds. Plus, they can assist you through each step of the process. That is Jesperson Group at C21 Affiliated. 2-2 at the line for Kennedy Berg. Making an early push for player of the game. Huskies loop it inside. It's knocked away. They track it down with Broats. And then going up strong is Schmidt. She'll go to the line.
Yeah, that foul is going to be on Klein Schmidt. That's going to put the Railroaders into the bonus. That's their 17th foul now. I should say the Huskies will now have the bonus the rest of the way.
Anna Schmidt at the line for North. Rebound to Camistrol. Head to Klicka. Rotated up top. Good look. Camistrol. No good. Lily Duquesne. No. Berg pulls down another rebound in traffic. The Huskies hounding her, and Neumuller takes it away. Gets it back. Launches. And that's no good.
That might have been the first time tonight that Neumuller might have actually forced a shot a little bit, or maybe was a little rushed on that one. Otherwise, she's done a really nice job of letting the game come to her, but that time she was just a little anxious on the catch and shoot.
Yeah, a little bit of a heat check, but again, you know, when you're a freshman and you've got that much confidence, and just based on what we've seen in less than a half of basketball, she's got the game to back it up.
Yeah, and obviously Coach Peterson has given her the green light.
Well, and I think when you look at this North squad, and this is going to be a work in progress for the Huskies, and they've got plenty of players who will be able to contribute, but at this point, she looks like she is the outside threat. So maybe filling a little bit of that role that Ellie O'Keefe did last year. Nice dish that time to Schmidt. Now they rotate it again. Shepler will take a shot. That's no good. Neumuller for 3, and that's no good. Duquesne the rebound.
Nice board by Duquesne after that. Good look that time by Neumuller. You see the difference. Feet were set. She was ready to shoot it. Just missed.
Inside and heading to the line will be Callie Plannerts.
Planner's done a good job in that zone of posting up and looking for the basketball. She's gotten it before and looked to kick out for some good looks. That time she went hard to the hole, drew the foul.
Lily Broat picks up the foul, and that is her second.
Well, you can also tell this is early season. Free throws aren't dropping very well for either team tonight.
Mantifold back in for the Huskies. Kennedy Berg back in for Altoona. She got a very short rest. One or two at the line for Planets. And the Royals will take a 30-second timeout. We'll take one as well. You're watching girls high school basketball on Zaleski Sports. We're back here at the Doghouse. 3 minutes, 29 seconds to go in this non-conference matchup. It's been a good one. Figured it would be an even game between Altoona out of the Middle Border Conference and Eau Claire North out of the Big Rivers. It's been back and forth from the beginning, but Altoona has led for most of the game except a stretch where Huskies went on a 3-0 run to take a 14-13 lead. Altoona has come back and stretched its lead to 6. Neumuller in the corner is able to clear it up top to Mantifold. Open look. Shepler for 3.
Well, we talked about Shepler's got to be a scorer for this team, and she's done a good job here the first half.
Knocked out of bounds by the Huskies as we're under 3 minutes to go in this first half. Up top they go to Kleinschmidt. Camistrell back to Kleinschmidt. Inside Plannert. Looking for a kick out. Finds Camistrell. Berg playing on the perimeter. Give and go. Kleinschmidt in traffic. Goes up strong. No. Rebound to the Huskies and Neumuller. Manteful all the way to the glass. No. Ball battered around. Shepler trying to get it. Huskies come out of there with it. Manteful. Shepler. Layup. No. And Berg again pulling down a rebound. Klicka up top. Knocked away by Schmidt.
Tell you what, you can start to see the fatigue starting to set in here late in the first half. We just went under 2 minutes left. Both teams are starting to really show their tiredness.
Yeah, you can do all that conditioning in the early stages of the season, and you're getting the work in, but you're in an empty gym and you don't have the pressure of a game. It's different when you get into game time. Rails inbound to Kleinschmidt. Duquesne. Over to Kleinschmidt. Those two play catch. Now Berg with it. Duquesne, nice feed inside. It goes off the hands of Piper Anderson, and the turnover will give the ball back to the Huskies.
Yeah, Anderson just had to commit to that good look. She was a little hesitant. Didn't want to flash real strong, and that pass was there.
So the Huskies can tie it with the 3. As time winds down here in the first half. Neumuller, the kick out, open look. Manteful, no offensive rebound, Huskies. Manteful again off the glass and good.
Oh, pretty drive right there. Things opened up, took it hard, little lane jumper, rolls it in.
Melissa Manteful pulls the Huskies within 1, and we're under a minute to go here first half. They loop it up top. Klicka for 3, and that is good.
Deep 3, Brado.
I'm not sure that pass was even intended for her.
Yeah, I think she was a little surprised. You're right.
It wound up in her hands. Neumuller, tough move. Berg.
Good drive.
Who else with the rebound? See if the Rails hold for a final shot.
Not that move. Oh, she's going to draw the foul, though.
Things opened up for Lily Duquesne, and there again, there's that veteran savvy. I think the original plan is she was going to look to kick that, but all of a sudden that there was an opening there, so she's like, you know what, we're going to the hoop.
Yeah, stretch out this Railroader lead here right before half.
Duquesne looking to make this a 6-point margin. No good. Huskies have the rebound. Here comes Sullivan. Ran out of room, wanted to fire to the far side. Klicka knocked it out of bounds. Huskies have 15.2 seconds remaining. Wholesale substitutions for the Railroaders.
Yeah, Railroad make sure they've got nobody out there with 2 fouls.
Plannert, Camistrell, Strelo all in for Altoona.
Oh, a pretty inbounds play. Didn't get it to go.
Here's an opportunity for Sullivan. Crashing the boards after that miss. Knocked away, and with that, the first half comes to an end. It's been entertaining. It's the Railroaders 26, Huskies 23. Still anybody's game, Sparks.
Yeah, it's been well played. You know, we talked about the fact that it was only 7 practices, basically 6 practices in a scrimmage, that it's tough to really execute and perform at a high level with such short time. But you know what, overall, they have done that. They've taken care of the basketball. The Huskies only have 4 turnovers against that tough man-to-man defense that the Railroaders run. And then Altoona's got 8 turnovers against that zone. That's just something they want to clear up a little bit. Here come the second half. When you face the zone, you hate to turn it over because usually you don't have that tremendous pressure on you, but they'll try to clean that up a little bit. And we're right down there, though, 26-23. It's a good one.
So we are at the half. Dave Sparger and I will take an extended break. Keep it right here on Zaleski Sports. And we'll be back to bring you some first half recaps as well as set the stage for half number 2. You're watching girls high school basketball on Zaleski Sports.
Honey, we need to get the new shower before the holidays.
Yeah, we need to get the dishwasher too.
Wait, did you see this?
We gotta go.
Now's the time to tackle those big projects. It's your last chance. Menards 11% rebate ends Thanksgiving Day. Don't wait to renovate. Finish your projects with help from Menards before it's too late.
And we got an 11% rebate too.
Save big money at Menards.
We're back with Better Halves. Jane is looking for a better health plan. Jane?
I need someone who'll make time for me. So, how would you two get to know me?
You want time? I'll keep you on hold all night long.
He sounds gross.
Jane, I'm Steve from security.
I won't treat you like a number. I've got award-winning service and coverage made just for you.
Now that's better. Next up, networks.
Hi, and welcome to Balanced Health by Dana. My name is Dana Besson, nurse practitioner for over 18 years, and I am here to help you achieve optimal health. Do you struggle with anxiety, unexplained weight gain, brain fog, joint aches or pains? I specialize in bioidentical hormone replacement therapy to help restore balance and achieve your overall well-being. Call or text me today. I offer free consultations. I offer in-person visits as well as virtual visits from wherever you are. Take the first step to feeling your best and call me today.
Your business security not so secure? It's time to send an SOS to SOS Security in Eau Claire. With SOS's total business control system, you can lock doors, turn off lights, control thermostats, and more, all from the convenience of your smartphone. Contact us today and we'll design and install a custom business automation system for you. We'll even give you $100 off a new or upgraded system. From concept to completion, your business is secure with SOS Security.
I got referred to the orthodontist and I was really nervous, but in my 2-year process, the staff was very welcoming and very kind to me. My brother also had treatment here and he was very happy with the smile. I'd recommend Bruce Orthodontics to all my friends and family that want a beautiful smile just like us.
When I come in for my appointment, the wait is really short. All of the workers are very kind and sweet. They try to make sure that everything in my mouth is just right after my checkup, and Dr. Bruce is very nice.
I'd love the opportunity to meet you and transform your smile. Call us to set up your free consultation today.
Hey, it's Brian Butch, former college and professional basketball player. Abbey Bank is helping provide local families in need with a meal this holiday season, and you can double your impact. Abbey Bank will match all monetary donations for a total of $2,000 made through the Wausau and Weston Abbey Bank locations by Friday, December 12th. All donations will go to Peyton's Promise in Marathon County. For more information, visit abbeybank.com. Happy holidays from all of us. This ad is sponsored by Abbey Bank, member FDIC.
Be ready for your season with Play It Again Sports of Eau Claire. Play It Again Sports is just down the road, south of the 5393 intersection in Eau Claire. Just tell them you saw this commercial on Zaleski Sports and get $5 off any $50 order and $10 when you spend $100. Play It Again Sports. Buy, sell, trade, and be ready for your season.
Take your valuable possessions from outdoors to indoors with help from ShedsDelivered.com. It's your one-stop shop for sheds, barns, cabins, garages, greenhouses, chicken coops, and hunting blinds, all crafted by skilled Amish artisans. Headquartered in Loyal, Rod and April make it easy. Just visit ShedsDelivered.com to design your perfect structure. With short lead times and free delivery and installation, Sheds Delivered is the smart choice for outdoor storage. That's ShedsDelivered.com. Go today.
Bring the family and stroll through the Enchanted Forest. Christmas Land at Menard.
Menard's Enchanted Forest is a winter wonderland of holiday decorations.
From generation to generation, Menards helps make Christmas an enchanted time. Bring your family and experience a tradition that goes back over 65 years. Visit Menards Enchanted Forest today and save big on all holiday decor.
Season's greetings to you all from Menards.
My grandparents worked so hard their whole life to keep things nice. You want to make sure that you're getting the job done correctly. At no point did I feel like I wasn't being handled by professionals. They were literally taking it on a surgical level, it seemed. Like they were very, very thorough on every step. I feel like Infinity treated my family with the same respect they would have treated their own. I feel like my house is brand new again.
Culligan Water delivers. From your first call, to your first sip, to your first soak. Culligan, give us a tap. The only water that comes with a van.
From humble beginnings in 1904, the Wheatrick family has grown Grassland Dairy products into one of the largest processors of butter in the nation. Based in Greenwood, Wisconsin, the family and its hundreds of employees continue their pursuit of providing high-quality products that can proudly be served in restaurants and homes across America.
You're tuned in to Better Halves. Mike, what are you looking for?
Skip, I'm not getting older. I'm getting better. I still got big plans for my life and my Medicare.
I know exactly what you want from Medicare. Same as all the other guys. Me!
Hey, Mike, I'm Sheila from Security, and I'm just like you. In fact, I'm from your neighborhood, and I've got a Medicare plan that treats you like you.
Did it just get better in here?
Get more sales, more customers, more employees, more community support. Let Zaleski Sports help you today. Our advertising rates are less than what you have in your pocket now. People just like you watching this broadcast are your next customer or team member. Plus, you'll have the satisfaction of making sure that our light continues to shine on these student athletes. Use the phone in your hand. Email us now.
All right, we're back here at the Doghouse, Eau Claire North High School, getting set to start the second half of this non-conference girls basketball game, the opener of the 25-26 season. And at the half, it's Altoona leading Eau Claire North 26-23. Bob Bradovich, Dave Sparger with you. And Spargs, Kennedy Berg, one of the players that head coach Michelle Pleplinski is going to lean on this year for the Railroaders. And boy, at 5'8", she is controlling the backboards. She's got 10 points to lead all scorers, and she's Boy, if she's well on her way to a double-double.
Yeah, if she doesn't already have it, you're right. She's got to have at least 8 to 10 boards that first half. Several of them on the offensive end, which kept possessions alive for her team. Yeah, she's really stepped up big here in this first half. So they just looking for somebody else here now to knock some shots down in the second half. Tell you what, if they can get Cyberling or Duquesne to knock a few of those threes down, Klicka knocked them one down, but they've had good looks from there, just haven't knocked many down yet. But if they all of a sudden get hot from three, they can really start to pull away.
The Eau Claire North Huskies, they've done a good job of keeping this game close. They had a 14-13 lead for a bit, and then Altoona kind of pulled away. But every time, looks like Altoona's going to go on that run, the Huskies are able to reel them back. It's the freshman Olivia Neumuller leading the way with 7 points. And you can see her potential, although it kind of cooled off shooting from the outside as the half went on.
Yeah, and Adeline Shepler's got 10 for the Huskies. And really was her about the last 6 minutes of that first half that kind of took over the scoring and kept them within striking distance as they're only down 3 now. She got very much more aggressive with the basketball, taking it to the hoop, drawing fouls. So, again, that was another one we talked about, is that, Shepler's going to have to figure out a way to score for this team, and she started to figure it out there late in the first half.
I wouldn't expect a lot of changes from either coach in terms of strategy. I think they're just going to try to get back to doing the things that they were doing. And, all things considered, Sparks, I mean, a lot of times in a first game of the year, especially when you've only had 1 week to prepare, you really don't know what you're going to get. But this has been a relatively clean game. There hasn't been a ton of fouls, not a ton of turnovers.
Yeah, very true, and that's exactly what the coaches were hoping for tonight, right? Just play a clean game, play strong on defense, and we'll figure out the offense as we go along, especially through the season even.
Railroaders have the ball to start the second half. Syverling, get it inside. Duquesne underneath, and there's Kennedy Berg again.
Great job by Duquesne, though. Noticing the backside wide open, good drop-off pass right there. So Railroaders doing a good job getting it inside that time.
And 2 more for Kennedy Berg. Huskies loop it inside. Adeline Shepler gets the turnaround.
Real nice move inside. Little ball fake one way, little spin, come back, little fade. Beautiful look.
Klicka from the outside. That three-pointer is good.
That's her second of the game from 3.
Neumuller kicks it outside to Schmidt. Knocked away. It's Klicka on the steal. Finds Duquesne. Back to Klicka. Another three-pointer. That's no good. Loose ball winds up in the hands of Schmidt.
Huskies have numbers.
Down low, off the glass, up and good. Olivia Neumuller.
Good pass that time by Anna Schmidt.
Huskies within 4 as we are just underway in the second half. Syverling picks up the dribble. Into the corner, Kleinschmidt. Duquesne finds Syverling. That 3 is no good. Duquesne had the rebound momentarily. They battled for it.
Yeah, jump ball to go to the Huskies here.
Should be the Huskies basketball, because the Railroaders had the possession coming out of the halftime. Railroaders hoping to get Alexis Worth back in uniform. She's been dealing with an injury, 6-foot junior.
Yeah, that'll really help once they get her back, just to add that depth and height.
Shepler down low. In traffic. Somehow Anna Schmidt got that shot off, but
I don't know,
quite finish.
Yeah, I don't know how Shepler got it to her, but it was there and just missed.
Huskies extending that defense and results in a Hadley Sullivan steal. Sullivan driving on Syverling. They play on and trying to get it to Shepler in traffic.
Yeah, it went off the Huskies out of bounds. It'll go to the Railroaders.
So it's Railroaders basketball. They lead by 4. Keep your home and valuables safe with SOS Security in Eau Claire. Protect against intruders, fires, water, and more for every room, every door, and every window. Place your trust in SOS Security. Kleinschmidt over to Seiverling. These two play catch. Kleinschmidt in traffic. No, look at Duquesne pull down the rebound.
Strong rebound right there.
Seiverling to Kleinschmidt. Duquesne in the lane. Off
Good
the
move.
glass and good.
Boy, you can sure see an emphasis here from Coach Poplinski about getting the ball inside. Right now, they've had a touch from their post every time down the floor.
Yeah, it seems that both teams are doing that. North has been doing that. They've been posting up Shepler. Mid-range shot, no good, Lily Brote. The Railroaders have that lead up to 6, looking to extend. Duquesne posting up. The dish to Kennedy Berg.
Great look right there by Duquesne. Again, it's all about that post touch.
Rails led by 3 at the break. They've stretched it out to 8. That's their largest lead in the ball game. And it's steal. Kennedy Berg won't get the bucket, but she will head to the line. Foul goes on Lily Brote. Sent Kennedy Berg to the line.
She's got 14 so far on the night.
HS Fence specializes in chain link, vinyl, wood, and ornamental fencing. They have been providing commercial and residential fencing to the people of Wisconsin for the last 18 years. Contact them today in Fall Creek or at hsfencewi.com. Berg trying to make it 2 for 2. Unable to do so, but she forces the held ball and gets the possession back for the Railroaders.
Yeah, just like another rebound again. Going after it. Gets another possession for the Railroaders.
Altoona's lead is 9. Inside, Kennedy Berg finds Duquesne. Seiverling up top to Kleinschmidt. Klicka for 3, and that is good.
With Klicka up to 12 points tonight.
The rotations have been excellent for the Huskies. It's Macy Schleisner in a quick timeout.
That was huge
by
for the
Eau Claire
Huskies.
North. Yeah, they needed that one.
That one, yes. Big one right there from Schleisner.
Timeout on the floor. We're back in 30 seconds. You're watching girls high school basketball on Zaleski Sports.
Hey, you're tuned in to Better Halves.
Skip, I love my hometown, and I want a health plan that feels the same way. So, what are your favorite local date spots?
Oh, yeah, I know like all the date spots in Eclair.
Jane, I'm Steve from Security. I've lived here in Wisconsin my whole life, and that means I understand your health coverage needs better.
By the way, Doug, it's Eau Claire. I have a dozen Eclairs in my dressing room.
A Macy Schleisner three-pointer for Eau Claire North. It's the Huskies back within single digits. Still plenty of time remaining in this one, 13:38, but it's been a really good second half so far for Altoona.
Yeah, they've cut down on the turnovers on the offensive end, and they're really doing a good job now in their zone attack. You can see they're getting much more comfortable how they want to attack.
Yeah, the floor spacing better as well. Oh, and then a little extra hop step. Bria Kleinschmidt called on the travel. So a chance for the Huskies to whittle into this lead. Hadley Sullivan swings it near side. Olivia Hernandez. Schleisner back to Hernandez. Shepler up top. Adeline Shepler. A lot of contact. They play on. Rebound Chloe Rude, and she will head to the line. Jasmine Klicka picks up the foul. That is her second. Call the Dolman Insurance Agency today for home, auto, and business coverage from Penn National Insurance Company. Dolman Insurance, come for the rates, stay for the service. Two at the line for Chloe Rude.
Well, Coach Peterson's now used 11 players tonight, so she has really gone deep into the bench, trying to get everybody some of that time on the floor to see what she has.
Berg on the baseline, in kind of traffic and knocked away by the Huskies. Berg trying to get it back.
I think she's going to draw the foul.
Yep, they will get Kennedy Berg on the foul. That is her second. Callie Plannert comes in for Altoona, and Berg will get a rest. Under 13 minutes to go, second half. Still anybody's ball game between the Huskies and the Railroaders. Bounce pass, Shepler. Good strength inside. Shepler, no. Rebound, Plannert.
Railroaders have done a nice job on that defensive board tonight, not getting the Huskies many looks. Oh, good defense there.
Shepler taking it away as the Rails were trying to post up Duquesne. Here's Hernandez on the drive, off the glass and into the bucket.
Beautiful baseline drive coming back to that right-hand finish.
That's a 7-0 run now for the Huskies.
Yeah, they've had some success pushing the basketball, trying to beat Altoona down the floor defensively. Tell you what, it looks like the Huskies might have gone back to a person-to-person or man-to-man defense now, as they really extended the pressure there.
Olivia Neumuller is in for North. Cassidy Camistrol in for the Railroaders. And the Rails throw that one away. So Huskies basketball, under 12 minutes to go.
Yeah, try to find Camistrol on that backside cut. Probably just needed to be a bounce pass to get it to her. A little hard on the outside there.
Neumuller picks up the dribble. Finds a cutting Shepler who lost her balance.
I think she tripped on a foot inside, but she bounced up. Looks like she's all right.
Down low, Plannert. She'll go to the line.
Good baseline move there to get to the hoop and draw the foul.
So that will send Callie Plannert, the 5'9 senior, to the line. Foul goes on Chloe Rude, and that is her first.
Just Planner's second point of the night, but she's done a really nice job coming off the bench there and spelling Berg. Now, Berg's had an outstanding night with the rebounding and scoring, but Planner's done a nice job spelling her.
Oh, and Lily Duquesne, offensive rebound, gets it back. Plannert off the glass and good.
Boy, give that one to Duquesne with the hard work on the glass.
Well, if Altoona goes on to win this one, I'm guessing that head coach Michelle Piplinski will say rebounding won this game for us. Pass down low, goes out of bounds. Railroaders will have the ball and an 8-point lead. Lily Brote back in for the Huskies. Here's Klicka. Cyberling will swing it over on the far side. Camistrol. Klicka hits another one.
Klicka has been the zone breaker tonight. She's up to 15.
Jasmine Klicka. Money from behind the arc. It's a double-digit lead for the Railroaders. Huskies working it inside. Rude trying to get off the shot. Big scramble inside, and Seiverling pulls it out of there. She'll swing it. Klicka, can she stay hot? Of course she can.
You know it's your night.
She gets the roll.
You know it's your night when you can hit the rim 4 or 5 times and get it to go.
Jasmine Klicka. Last year shot 20% from behind the arc. That one no good from Neumuller. Averaged 3.5 points per game as a sophomore. But there have been openings for her, and she has delivered. Duquesne up top. Seiverling short.
Yeah, Seiverling kind of stepping back as she caught that pass rather than stepping into her shot. Host of subs here now.
Wholesale changes for the Huskies and a couple subs in for the Railroaders, who now lead this by 14. Huskies need to find some answers offensively.
Yeah, that's what we talked about pregame, is who's going to be able to come up with those points tonight. And right now, it's been Shepler, and Neumuller, but that's about it.
Schleissner for 3, no. Kleinschmidt the rebound, hands to Seiverling. And with that, Michelle Peplinski wants a timeout. We'll take a 30-second break as well. You're watching girls high school basketball on Zaleski Sports.
Good evening, folks. Matt LePay here. Ridgetop Exteriors is kicking off your roof replacement like pros. Old shingles off, decking down, ice and water guard set. Textbook protection. Underlayment follows. Sealed tight like an O-line. Valleys flashed. Shingles installed row by row. Captain ventilated. The crew scoops every nail, leaving no yard marker behind. This project's wrapped. Your turn to call the play at ridgetopexteriors.com.
9 minutes, 17 seconds remaining in the second half. Altoona has stretched out its lead. It was 3 at the break. Rails now lead the Huskies by 14.
And after that timeout, the Huskies are going to go man defense here now. Obviously trailing by 14. They've got to speed this up and see if they get some turnovers.
Duquesne gives it up to Seiverling. Yeah, they were trying to extend the zone, but Altoona's doing such a nice job, and they had open looks for Klicka. Here's Seiverling in the lane. Hoop wouldn't have that one. Rebound Manteful. Up to Shepler. Shepler in traffic. No good. Shepler trying to save it, but it was knocked out of bounds by Altoona. So another opportunity for the Huskies. North gets it to Sullivan. Sullivan. Kick out. Shepler. That's good. It's a three-pointer.
Yeah, you can see how Shepler's kind of taken upon herself, that she knows that she's got to score to get them back in this.
Much needed 3 for the Huskies, and it's 48-37. Here's Berg, who's back in for the Railroaders. Open look, Kleinschmidt. No. Berg the rebound, and she'll head to the line.
Boy, the Huskies just had no answer for Berg. She has been just tremendous on the board, and especially the offensive glass. Well, every time the Railroaders need another possession or an offensive board, she's there to try to put it back in or draw the foul.
And with that, it's foul number 5 on Alyssa Manteful. So Deb Peterson, the coach, will take her opportunity to get a new player in there. Go ahead, Sparks.
Well, I was just going to say, I just saw Coach Pep over there just on the sideline looking back at her players, putting the motion of like easy. Relax, settle down, don't go too fast, right? You've been going against that zone the whole time, and all of a sudden they come out in man-to-man. You kind of get that tendency to speed things up. She doesn't want them to, right? Play under control and still keep it at your pace.
Security Financial Bank, SFB. Whether you're starting a business, buying your first home, or saving for college, SFB has the bankers who believe in you. Learn more today at sfbank.com. Member FDIC. Kennedy Berg, heck of a game for her. Her inside play and then the outside shooting of Jasmine Klicka. That's been the difference tonight for Altoona.
Berg up to 17.
Shepler, they wanted to get her inside. It was knocked away by Duquesne. Kleinschmidt, contact along the sideline. That foul's going to go on the Huskies.
Great job by the Railroaders on that sinking. When they see Shepler going through, you saw 3 girls drop off and take that away. So good job defensively by the Railroaders.
Duquesne to bring it up against Shepler. Find Klicka. Hounded over there by Anna Schmidt. Now a steal. Here comes Shepler. Puts on the brakes. Blocked by Klicka, but then fouled by Klicka. So to the line is Adeline Shepler.
Yeah, Railroads might come and get Klicka right now. She picked up her 3rd, so I might just give her a short break. That's exactly what they'll do.
Reese Wolf, the 5'7" sophomore, is in for Altoona. Two for Shepler. It's her team within 11 points. Duquesne picked up the dribble, finds Syverlin. Hounded over there. Some tough defense by Sullivan. Decent look, but look at Berg.
Berg just ripped it away, took control of that one.
So Kennedy Berg will go to the line. Olivia Neumuller will pick up the foul. Kennedy Berg to the line.
Had some static over the speakers just as Berg was about to shoot. The officials are checking that, but she'll knock down the second one.
1-2 for Berg. 12-point lead for the Rails. Shepler. Neumuller. Little 2-person game over on that side. Schleisner will pop from outside. Decent look. Wouldn't go down. Huskies keep it alive. Neumuller to Shepler. Open look from up top. It's just a little short. Shepler trying to follow her shot. Berg grabs the carom. Here comes Kennedy Berg. It's knocked out of bounds. Macy Schleisner preventing the layup. Here's Jasmine Klicka back in for the Rails.
Yeah, just a short break right there for Klicka.
Yeah, I think you want her ball handling skills out there.
Yeah, you're right. I mean, the Huskies are going to try to bring up that full court pressure and put a lot of pressure on that ball carrier, so they'll take care of it. Nice cut.
Klicka on the cut. She will head to the line. Schmidt picks up the foul. That is her first. But it's the 7th team foul on the Huskies.
Give Kleinschmidt credit, though, on that nice pass on that backdoor cut by Klicka.
Lily Brodt is in from North. She'll give Shepler a little breather. I'm guessing Shepler will be back in pretty quickly.
Yeah, this one's got to be a quick one. You don't have much time left, and you're down 12.
Klicka 0 for 2 from the line. Huskies on the push. Klicka nearly had the steal.
Tell you what, the student section had that call, too.
Of course they did, yeah.
They were helping out over there.
It's jersey night over there, and Veteran official Dan Hoffman.
He thanked him. He goes, thanks, fellas.
Exactly, I had that one, but thank you for the effort. Newmuller, tough move, and the foul.
Like you said, a nice little baseline move, stepped out to draw a little bump, and she got it to go.
Boy, after such a fast start, she's cooled off a little bit, but still in attack mode. Won't get the three-point play, however. 10-point margin.
Going to draw a little ticky-tack foul atop there. So that's going to Sullivan.
Sullivan gets the foul. Seiverling to the line. Plannert back in for Altoona. Shepler back in for the Huskies. Guessing another short break for Kennedy Berg of the Railroaders.
Yeah, if you're the Railroaders right now, if you want to ice this thing, you got to make your free throws.
Seiverling now up to 6 points. 2 of 2 from the line. Lead back up to 12. Schleissner on the dribble handoff. Brote. Swing it to Shepler. Schleissner passes on the three. They go inside. Shepler kicks it. Brote. Now Shepler will pop, and it's good.
Big one there by Shepler. Shepler up to 20 now on the night.
Shepler trying to shoot the Huskies back into this one. They picked up full court pressure, knocked away, steal for North. And Anna Schmidt's going to go to the line.
Draw the foul on Duquesne right there.
So Duquesne picks up the foul. That is her second. Anna Schmidt at the line for North. Kennedy Berg back in for the Altoona Railroaders.
It's really the first time the Railroaders have turned it over against that press. Done a pretty good job taking care of the basketball.
1 of 2 at the line for Schmidt. Huskies have it into single digits. And again, backward pressure. Klicka gets it across. Finds Kleinschmidt. Up top, Seiverling.
Good job here by Seiverling setting the offense.
Deb Peterson wants the Huskies to extend that defense. Seiverling picks up the dribble. They find Berg. Berg.
She'll draw the foul.
Yeah, Schleissner was trying to knock that one away. It's going to put Kennedy Berg at the line. Berg and Klicka, each with 18 points. Berg gets the roll. Newmiller is back in for North. Berg gets it back to a 10-point margin. Rails have hit their last 4 free throws.
And standing out of bounds, but she received that pass. Anna Schmidt. So the turnover gives it back to the Railroaders.
And back to the free throws. Last 7 points for the Rails have been scored at the free throw line. They're 7 of their last 10 from the stripe.
Well, like I said, if you want to put this away, you just got to make those.
Well, and for a first game of the year, I think your head coach is going to be pretty excited about that. 5 minutes to go, second half. Duquesne passes on the three as Rails content to run some clock here. Seiverling to Berg,
Great
and Berg
look.
will go back to the line.
Seiverling, great look on that penetration, little bounce pass through the lane. Berg, the beneficiary of that great look.
The Huskies will take a timeout. We'll take one as well. You're watching girls high school basketball on Zaleski Sports.
Honey, we need to get the new shower before the holidays.
Yeah, we need to get the dishwasher too.
Wait, did you see this?
We gotta go.
Now's the time to tackle those big projects. It's your last chance. Menards 11% rebate ends Thanksgiving Day. Don't wait to renovate. Finish your projects with help from Menards before it's too late.
And we got an 11% rebate too.
Save big money at Menards.
4 minutes, 48 seconds remaining in this one. It's the Altoona Railroaders leading this non-conference matchup with the Eau Claire North Huskies, 55-45. Bob Bradovich, Dave Sparger with you from the doghouse. We've been entertained for this one.
Yeah, it's been a good one for the first game of the year. Both teams coming in very well prepared.
Kennedy Berg, the senior at the line for Altoona. Averaged under 5 points per game last year as a junior, but tonight she is leading the way for the Rails. Now has 22 points. .12-point lead for the Rails. Can the Huskies rally? Shepler to Newmiller. Trying to direct some traffic, finds Shepler. Schleisner. Knocked away, Kennedy Berg. Berg will take it all the way in for the layup.
We've got an injury here. Let's hope it's just a cramp.
It's Adeline Shepler down behind the play. They help her to her feet, and yeah, it's you can just see she's kind of grabbing down there. She's going to get helped off the court. Getting a nice ovation from the Husky fans, as well she should. And she's tried to keep her team in this one.
Yeah, she's played a ton of minutes tonight, and I think that's just it. I think she's finally gotten a cramp there in the calf. You're right, she's got 20 points. Single-handedly tried to keep them in this thing.
The margin is 14 points. Newmiller trying to get something going up top. Yeah, it's to Sullivan. On the far side is Schmidt. Baseline, Brote. Sullivan for three, and that is good.
Actually, two.
Wrong two-pointer.
Yeah,
had the foot on the line. Yep.
But a much-needed basket there for the Huskies.
Seiverling brings it across, finds Berg.
And she'll draw the foul, and she'll get two as the Huskies are now over the mark.
Newmiller picks up the foul, and that is her second. Kennedy Berg back to the line. Olivia Hernandez back in for North. One of two that trip for Kennedy Berg. Lead is 13. Berg is up to 25 points. Hernandez gets it into the corner. Newmiller, no. Hernandez, the rebound, trying to step through, and she'll go to the line.
Got Bird there on a little bump. I think that's going to be her 4th, if I'm not mistaken.
Yep, that's 4 fouls on Kennedy Bird.
Yeah, they'll probably take her out for probably just about a minute.
Cassidy Camistrol is in for Altoona. Hernandez has 2 points on the night, trying to get to 3 right here. Camistrol saves it in bounds to Duquesne. Head to Klicka. Jasmine Klicka a little short. Hernandez the rebound. Huskies on the push. Here's Schmidt. Ran into Duquesne, and Duquesne takes it away. Lily Duquesne trying to get rid of it. Michelle Piplinski bails her out with the timeout. We will step aside as well. You're watching girls high school basketball on Zaleski Sports.
We're back with better halves. Jane is looking for a better health plan. Jane?
I need someone who'll make time for me. So, how would you two get to know me?
You want time? I'll keep you on hold all night long.
He sounds gross.
Jane, I'm Steve from security. I won't treat you like a number. I've got award-winning service and coverage made just for you.
Now that's better. Next up, networks.
Culligan Water delivers. From your first call, to your first sip, to your first soak. Culligan, give us a tap. The only water that comes with a van.
Altoona leading here at Eau Claire North, 60-47 with 2:51 remaining. It'll be Altoona basketball, facing some full court pressure. Here's Lily Duquesne, finds Jasmine Klicka. Down low they go, but Bria Kleinschmidt couldn't quite finish. The Huskies have a rally in them. Unfortunately for North, they turn it over right there.
Yeah, it was a good look for the Railroad, but I don't know if you really are in that big a rush, right? I think you could probably just pull that out and run some offense. Again, the clock is on your side. You want to use a little bit of it.
Kenny Burr getting set to check back in. Lily Duquesne has it. Duquesne bounce pass. Kleinschmidt for the bucket.
Pretty pass from Duquesne. Kleinschmidt left wide open on a weak side block.
Duquesne hasn't done a ton of scoring tonight, but she's made so many little plays that are adding up for the Rails. Huskies trying to work it inside.
You know,
Hadley Sullivan gets fouled.
Yeah, I think you'd say the same thing with Seiberling, right? We talked about Duquesne and Seiberling leading this team tonight, especially offensively. Well, they haven't done it necessarily with scoring, but boy, have they facilitated the basketball. They've really taken care of it. Not many turnovers. They've moved the ball. They've gotten great looks inside when they had that zone attack working. So really good job all around.
Free throw good by Hadley Sullivan. Again, another one of the freshmen for this North squad. 2-2 at the line. Huskies pull within 13. Seiberling along the sideline. He brought Duquesne up top to help out with this delayed offense. And wide open underneath, Jasmine Klicka on a beautiful feed from Braylon Seiberling.
Klicka up to 20.
Here's Schleissner. Time running out on the Huskies. Newmiller, step through, she'll go to the line.
Good to see Shepler back out there on the floor for the Huskies.
Yeah, we surmised that it was just a cramp, so. Good to see her back out there because she's going to be counted on to be one of the leaders for this Huskies team as we go forward throughout this season. 2-2. Hernandez back in for North. Cyberling finds Berg. Berg will bring it across. Kept that pivot foot planted. Duquesne to Kleinschmidt. Inside
nice
Klicka. That one got deflected.
Yeah.
From the Huskies, Schmidt finds Shepler. Taken away, Duquesne.
2-on-1 here. Why not give it to Berg?
Kennedy Berg, no. They did everything well on that one, just didn't finish. Under a minute to go, deflected, last touch by the Huskies. It'll be Railroaders basketball, and with that, head coach Michelle Peplinski will clear a bench. Once again, Adeline Shepler down on the floor. So with that, we'll take a timeout. You are watching girls high school basketball on Zaleski Sports.
Hi, and welcome to Balanced Health by Dana. My name is Dana Besson, nurse practitioner for over 18 years, and I am here to help you achieve optimal health. Do you struggle with anxiety, unexplained weight gain, brain fog, joint aches or pains? I specialize in bioidentical hormone replacement therapy to help restore balance and achieve your overall well-being. Call or text me today. I offer free consultations. I offer in-person visits as well as virtual visits from wherever you are. Take the first step to feeling your best and call me today.
Your business security not so secure? It's time to send an SOS to SOS Security in Eau Claire. With SOS's total business control system, you can lock doors, turn off lights, control thermostats, and more, all from the convenience of your smartphone. Contact us today and we'll design and install a custom business automation system for you. We'll even give you $100 off a new or upgraded system. From concept to completion, your business is secure with SOS Security.
Altoona Railroaders, 43.6 seconds away from picking up their first win of the season. After just 1 week of practice. Rails led by 3 at the break. Eau Claire North was hoping to make a run, but instead it was the Rails taking care of business. Getting big games from all their regulars. And points tonight coming from Kennedy Berg and Jasmine Klicka. Berg with 25, Klicka with 20. And it seemed like it was that three-point shooting of Klicka that really opened things up in that second half.
You're right. You can go back to that zone that the Huskies were playing, and all the Railroaders needed was somebody to be able to drain a three. And, boy, I think she knocked 4 or 5 down tonight, and that forced the Huskies out of that zone.
But a good learning opportunity for the Huskies that they've gotten a lot of first-year regulars into the lineup. Lily Brote knocking a shot down right there. It's a 10-point margin. Big scramble for the basketball, and after all that, it's going to wind up in the hands of the Huskies. So they will get one final chance here to cut into this margin. All in all, Sparks, a pretty solid game from both of these teams, but in the end, just too much from the Railroaders. And they win this one by a final of 64-54. Kennedy Berg leading the way with 25 points. Jasmine Klicka with 20. Adeline Shepler, 24 of the Huskies. And the freshman, Olivia Newmiller, chipping in with 13. I think a lot for both of these teams to say, all right, good first step. And, you can go back and say, all right, practice tomorrow. You can go through the tape. You can take a look at things you want to improve. And for North, they get 1 day of practice before they hit the road to go to Marshfield on Thursday. Altoona will play Friday down at GET.
Well, the best thing about it is getting a game under your belt, like you talked about. You can go back, see the film, see where you need to make some adjustments, where the mistakes happen, how to fix those mistakes before you come back and play on Thursday. So a quick turnaround, but again, an opportunity to learn from this and get that first one under your belt. So much more improvement's going to happen by just playing a game and getting comfortable on the floor here. But, yeah, it goes back to the Railroads just being able to shoot the ball a little bit better tonight and the rebound. You mentioned it in the second half on how the Railroads just dominated the glass. Offensively, defensively, held North to one shot, and they kept getting offensive boards for 2 or 3 looks. So, again, just those little things made the Railroads that much better tonight.
64-54 is your final. Altoona over Eau Claire North. Coming up next, the Nasonville Dairy postgame show. Nasonville Dairy with fresh cheese curds made daily. Get your cheese curds at Nasonville Dairy in Marshfield, Curtis, or NasonvilleDairy.com. That is coming up next. You've been watching girls high school basketball on Zaleski Sports.
Good day. My name is Ken Hyman, and welcome to Nasonville Dairy here in central Wisconsin, Marshfield, Wisconsin, as a matter of fact. Nasonville Dairy actually goes back to 1885. We are the oldest plant in Wood County. When our father brought us here in the early 1960s, we ran 7,500 pounds of milk a day. We now run 1.8 million pounds of milk a day. We buy dairy milk from 200 dairy farmers here in central Wisconsin, produce it, and ship it all over the world. We make a lot of different cheeses. We make cheddar, Colby, Monterey, Farmer's Cheese, Peach Cheese, Quesa Blanca, Quesa de Freer, Seco, Parm, Romano, Asiago, Fontina, Feta Caseri, Caflatiri, Cafla Graviera, 20 different flavors of Monterey, as well as making Edam, Gouda, and Munster. This has allowed us to go to a lot of different countries. Our furthest accounts are now in China, Japan, Canada, Saudi Arabia. We do ship to Mexico, as well as a number of other places throughout the world. This is what we call Cheese Making 101. We tried to walk you through the cheese plant today, and we're in hopes that you see our people, what they're doing, and the amount of work that goes into producing the products that we hope you enjoy.
All right, welcome back to the Doghouse. Eau Claire North High School. Altoona victorious over Eau Claire North 64-54. Michelle Piplinsky, let's start with you. As a coach, you're never 100% sure what you're going to get out of your team in a game one, but overall, how would you assess this performance from your team?
I'm really super proud of our team. I thought that they stayed the course. I thought when North started to make some runs and do some really, really good things from the three-point line, I felt like we stayed calm and adjusted, and that's just a testament to the maturity.
3-point game at halftime. What changed in the second half for you?
I think we realized that they had some places that we could maybe expose a little bit in their zone, and a couple of these players right here exposed what we were looking for.
Well, let's talk to some of those players. Kennedy Berg, let's start with you. I mean, you got playing time last year, but you weren't counted on for scoring. 25 points tonight. Is that a career high for you?
Yeah, I think it is.
What was working well for you tonight?
Just looking at that opposite side cuts from my high post and my wings, and then looking to dish back and get the rebounds and put it right back up.
We mentioned you must have the Charles Barkley philosophy of rebounding, which is see the ball and go get it.
Yep, always go get that ball.
Jasmine Click, three-point line started opening up for you in the second half. Were you kind of feeling that you were kind of in the zone at that point?
Yeah, I just started making it, and I was like, yeah, let's keep shooting.
And you, just like Kennedy, I mean, you played last year, you got in the rotation, you got used to varsity ball. What's the confidence, what's the difference in confidence level going into this one?
Well, last year I came in with a hurt ankle very late, so my confidence was very low. I felt like I wasn't playing the best of my ability, but I thought that this next year is going to be a new me.
All right, Coach Pep, you got a couple days before you get ready to go down to GET. What are you guys going to focus on in that time?
We know our GET game is going to be completely different than this style, so we told the girls right after the game, we said, enjoy this, let this soak in, but we've got work to do tomorrow, and we'll be ready on Friday.
All right, so you two are going to be in the Zaleski Sports Highlight House. So I'm going to hand this microphone to you. When Donovan up there gives you the thumbs up, you guys take it away.
I'm Kennedy Berg. And I'm Jasmine Klicka. And we're in the house.
All right, thank you. Best of luck to you guys down the road. Congratulations on the win.
Thank you.
Pep, we will see you down the road. Congratulations. And Craig Walter, good to see you as well.
Nice to see you.
All right, so that's going to do it for our webcast tonight. Dave Sparger and I will be at the Eagles Nest Thursday night for a game between two highly ranked teams in Division I. It'll be Stevens Point at Eau Claire Memorial. For Dave Sparger and our producer-videographer, Dom Millay, I'm Bob Bradovich saying good night from the doghouse at Eau Claire North High School.